Behind the scenes, man, we going. Let's go ahead and get it started in 3, 2, action.
I say to the answer, DJ Kid, it's a hit show. Yeah, Long Beach, Dodge City, Mississippi. Long Beach, Dodge City, Mississippi. Long Beach, Dodge City, Mississippi. I'ma bust up in this bitch with the flow. I'm just here to let you motherfuckers know. Gang sweet, nigga, no, ain't no hope. You don't really wanna go toe to toe. A higher frequency, a higher ethery, that's not a secrecy, cannot compete with me, or no one equally, close to reaching me, approach increasingly, the way it meant to be, no single mentioning, or speak intentionally, open entry.
What it do, family? What it do, family? What it do, family? And we back. We're back. It's been a minute. Bayon Unc 9 here, Millionaire Ray. And we showing up here for what most people are calling 2026.
But it's 2025.
Yeah, we have some people that are celebrating it to be 2025. But we feel that the spring equinox will actually bring in the new year, 2026. But shout out to those that are celebrating the new year. You know, if they're in that time frame, they're in that time frame. But we are celebrating the new year in the spring equinox, man. That's how we're gonna do it. So this is not gonna be an interview. This is gonna be more of a share and a build. Just to catch y'all up to speed. Me myself, I've taken a little hiatus from the internet realm to try to get myself back balanced. You know, I've been experiencing a little turbulence here and there, but for the most part, I'm making a comeback, man. I'm making a comeback. Y'all look forward to Supreme Primordials producing more content. You know, more music, There are more things to come. You know, Millionaire Ray, what you got to come? What do your fan base and your and the family got to look for? Need to look for Millionaire Ray in 2020, in the upcoming 2026. No, let me start by toasting, man. My bad, man.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really. I gotta rethink where I'm going. You know. But the greenhouse is a start.
Talk to me. What you doing?
Something I should have been done, but I've been off balance. I've been dealing with folks I don't need to be dealing with. And I'm just trying to get back right. I got no time to waste, and I'm here to grow and blossom. Because I modeled my life after these plants. So I'm trying to grow and mature into the fully mature plant that I was meant to be in life, you know?
Okay, so we got a greenhouse coming, huh? Greenhouse project coming?
Yes.
Okay. Shit, that seems like that's gonna be all right. Well, shit, she coming again.
Which is a good.
This tuck scene, y'all. Let's go ahead and give her a proper introduction, right? Because she want to.
Tux. What's up, Tux?
This is Millionaire Ray's cat right here, man. This Tuxine, man. She cool as a winter breeze, man.
She's jumping, but you know, she's better than a lot of most people out here. I'm just being straight up, family.
All right.
I'm just being honest now.
So back to this greenhouse. So what made you want to do a greenhouse, Millionaire?
Hanging with my mentor, Millionaire Val.
Okay.
Who wanted a partnership. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I should be telling him. See?
Well,
But that's just the truth, y'all. So
Well, you know, you can just keep the names disclosed. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. No, it's okay.
But,
what inspired you to come up with this idea, with this concept of the greenhouse? Talk to the family.
Hanging out with my mentor, y'all.
What you mentor? Yeah, you don't have to name your mentor. You just
my bad.
no.
But hey. So yeah, basically, and not only that, it's just.
And let's keep it transparent with the family. This is the first video, the first interview, the first build, the first share that me and Millionaire have come with in a while. It's been a minute, family. It's been a minute. So if we seem a little off, we are a little off. Let's be transparent about it. We are a little off, but we're showing up here today to show y'all that we're making progress to the better, to get back right, to get back balanced. So let's just let that be known. Let's just let that be. Let's just put that out there first and foremost. You know, with that momentum going, I just want to tell y'all that, you know, with me being the creator of Supreme Primordials, I've been thinking of some things to come up with. I'm still in the lab working and getting my ducks in a row. But I have some projects, more music and things to come here in the near future. You know, I'm trying to get my children on the same page. You know, they're getting older now, so they're developing into their own personality. So, you know, it's a different experience, man. So we just want to appreciate y'all for checking us out and just, you know, accepting us how we're coming. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be transparent about this.
And we're also gonna be truthful.
Yeah, it's like transparency. You know, when you're transparent, you're letting everybody see really what's going on. Now, of course, no, we're not gonna let you all into our private life of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But we're here showing up as two young black men that are living in the United States nowadays with so much going on, so many distractions and unalignment going on in the world. We're just here to show you that we're still here, we're still strong, we're still showing up, and, you know, in a sense, we still have our sanity, because for people to be going through what they're going through right now in this world, it says a lot to even come on here and just try to speak and articulate yourself in the highest manner that you can. You know, you want to build with something on that, Millionaire?
No, he's exactly right. And to that note, we got to work on our mindsets. The whole planet's mindset is off balance, straight up. And check out Professor Melanie, because that's where I learned that from.
Shout out to Professor Melanie.
But when I get to thinking about it, it's true, because the more I change my mindset, the more I'm realizing that, the whole world needs, they don't need to do nothing, but I'm just sharing my personal journey with you guys. I'm not here to convince y'all of anything.
There you go.
I'm not here to have y'all try to think like me.
Excuse me for a second.
If it resonates with y'all, it resonates with you. If it don't, that's cool. I can't put an age or a color on it. So, you know, I'm still here, you know, thank goodness. But I just want to say this. I know there's a lot of things going on, but whether good, bad, happy, or sad, I can't let it bother me. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You know, unless we can come together and do something about it, but if you ain't got no solutions, just be quiet or just move on. But I'm just here sharing my personal journey with y'all. Again, I'm not here to convince anybody to think how I'm thinking or, you know, anything.
Yeah.
So if it resonates, it resonates. But I'm going to stand on what I stand on, though. I will say that. And I'm back on my plants, y'all. And we might get more into that later. But I really...
Enlighten us a little bit on the plants. Maybe maybe talking about the plants will actually give us a little bit more balance in this conversation that we got. What do you feel that the plants contribute to helping us get back on track? Enlighten us on that.
The first thing, plants don't treat me like people do. Not saying no, but I go out there, I get peace. They're not yelling at me. They're not mean mugging, gossiping.
Yeah.
You know, do you understand that? If you don't, it's cool. I'm just letting y'all know what my experience is.
It's a peaceful experience whenever out in nature.
You know, I'm not worried about them stabbing me in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I ain't got time for that. You know, I don't want to be around anybody mean mugging or cussing me out, fussing, complaining, moaning, none of that. Because I don't come around doing that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm just being honest with y'all right now. And if y'all don't understand, that's cool. I'm not here to explain myself.
Well, let me build. Let me build with you on that, man. I can feel what you're saying because, you know, I'm not gonna go too personal with it, but animals, plants, you know, they're more compassionate, they're more understanding, they're more on the vibration, on the higher frequency, where you don't have to worry about disloyalty. You don't have to worry about like you say, backstabbing. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about them harming you. If they're gonna harm you, they're gonna bring it right then and there, let you know what it is. They're not gonna be sneaky and snaky about it. You know, I have dogs myself, and I spend a lot of time with my dogs, and no matter what mood I'm in, no matter if I'm happy, sad, in between, indifferent, whatever. Whenever I come over there, they greet me the same way, you know, and they come to me in a loving manner, in a respectful manner. You know, right now in the times that we're going, and the time that we're in the ascension process that we're going through, people, it's kind of hard to deal with a lot of people, man, because a lot of people out here are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are fucked up. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I have my fucked up ways, but I know that I'm building and working on myself to become a better person. You know, advice that I want to give: if you're around people that are not reciprocating, that are not giving out the same energy as you are, you need to leave them be. Keep them out your circle. You know what I'm saying? Because that's lowering your vibration if you're trying to ascend to a higher level. If you want to stay low vibrational, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? That's your choice. But back to what I'm saying, you know, the plants, the animals, they are peaceful beings to be around, especially during a time like this, and especially if you're trying to balance yourself and become a better person. You know, being around the quote unquote term toxic people, you know what that is. You know, if that's not resonating with your soul, if you know you don't want to be around it, don't be around it. You know, if you have to entertain it for a brief moment, do what you got to do and get on up out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, be around the frequencies that match you, that, like you said, resonate with you. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're in a turbulent time, because everybody is going through something. Everything is going through something. The animals are ascending and descending, or however you want to look at it. They're going through something at the same time, but it is best for us to be around. If you're trying to go to a higher level, it's best to be around the most balanced things that you can possibly be around. And if you're trying to be on the up and up, being around people that are low vibrational, just leave them where they're at. If you can't help them, if they're not resonating with you, if they're not on your same frequency, just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you have compassion for them, but you just move on. If they, oh, you think you better, whatever. You know, whatever. You know, whatever. Just because I want to better myself and you're not trying to better yourself, and you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
More power to you. But on that note, as far as people, now there are certain people. If you can teach me something, if you can help uplift me, can you give a compliment, not hate? You know what I mean?
Oh, you talking about like on the social media?
As far as just in general.
Just in general.
There's certain people, because I don't want to put everybody, but y'all make it tough, boy.
Oh, that's so. Hey, look, man. That's social media situation, man. Lately, I mean, in the 5-6 years that I've actually been engaged in social media, as far as like creating a platform, well, not creating a platform, but actually utilizing my platform, I haven't really. I mean, I've experienced negativity in the comment section, you know, and I'm not gonna lie to you. My first time ever experiencing it, I felt some type of way, and I went to the left with my internal feeling, and I'm like, why is this happening? You know, why is this happening? Because everything is not peaches and cream. Everything is not always good. You know what I'm saying? People will try to knock you off your square, especially when they see you trying to be positive. But what I'm saying is this: when you're on what I'm trying to say is this: when you're on the path of trying to elevate yourself and be an example of light within all this darkness around you, you're gonna come across people and energies that try to provoke you, that try to hold you back,
try to take you off that path,
that try to knock your focus off. And you know, as crazy as it sounds, once you start seeing that, especially if you're trying to uplift yourself, that means you're on the right path. Because when they're not showing up and they're not trying to knock you off your path, maybe you're not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying, in a sense. But me, myself, in my own journey, I try to stay positive on social media as much as I can, man, because, you know, literally, deep down inside, truthfully, I have a good heart. I'm a good person. Yes, I have dark sides. I've experienced that as a young person. Now I am not that person today. You know what I'm saying? Nobody on this planet is perfect. But there are monsters here on this planet, aka the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? The Epstein files. There are monsters in this existence. You know what I'm saying? There are. Let's just be real about it. But for the most part, here, me, myself, I'm pretty sure I can speak for Millionaire Ray. Man, we're here for the upliftment.
Exactly.
We're here for the upliftment. You know, we'll, you know, as the journey goes on, we'll probably have to get down and dirty and get our knuckles a little wet or whatever from time to time. But for the most part, we're for the upliftment. I'm for the upliftment of humanity. I am an Aquarius. He's a Capricorn, close to an Aquarius. So, you know, we all for the upliftment of humanity. Even though sometimes humanity makes me fucking sick, y'all. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta let this out. Sometimes you just give up. You just give up on humanity, man. It's like, man, what the, you know? Let's just be honest, you know. But in my heart, at the end of the day, those that are in this humanity experiment, that are here to put you in a testing mode, I give compassion to them as well. You know what I'm saying? I show compassion to them because I know as I raise my vibration to a higher frequency, you know, it's gonna get greater later, you know. It's gonna get greater later.
Right.
What was that about, touching? Damn. I was just rubbing your back. You ain't
For me, just because people treat me a certain way, don't mean I'm gonna stoop to the level and treat them. No, I'm gonna be me. I'm still gonna show compassion, whether they cuss me out or not. I ain't gonna do that. You have a good day. Still,
get on down.
you know.
Bye.
But to his point, I rather, and it's crazy for me to say that. I never thought I said I trust plants more than most people in this bitch.
Animals that resonate
too.
with you. You know what I'm saying?
But I never thought in life I would be saying I trust a plant more than a person. It's just crazy to me. But the thing is, it's just truth, y'all. For me, anyway. I'm just sharing my personal journey.
Well, you know, when you're outside and you're grounded and when you're amongst nature, you know, it's a very peaceful experience. You know what I mean? It could be boring for those of us that are used to the hustle and bustle of life and everything, but that's where you gotta look, man.
That's what I learned. It teaches me better than man right now. And I
all the noise and
appreciate
chaos
nature more than man right now too. I'm just being straight up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, we on the same accord. I ain't gotta worry about Woodrow coming in here. Oh, none of that. That's why he's over here.
There's no question.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
No question, West. You know.
So I'm getting back on track. Cause I got a little sidetrack. But at least I recognize that, because some people probably wouldn't. And
so yeah, that's great. That's growth. That's showing growth. That's showing that you want to do better, and that's what it's all about, man. Everybody don't love me and like me. Everybody don't love and like him. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But what are we doing as individuals to make ourselves a better individual? What are you doing with that reflection in the mirror to make that reflection actually what you want to look at and see? You know, are you really bettering yourself? Are you really working on yourself? Are you trying? And I ain't gonna lie to you, family. I'm trying, because I'm still battling my demons. I do. I stay to myself a lot, which is very healthy for me, because I get a lot of clarity in situations. But hey, you know, I have a situation with a lady friend of mine that, you know, me and her have been back and forth, and I'm not gonna even point the finger at her. You know, I'm gonna point the finger at me, because it is said what goes on internally is what you project into this reality. So, going through what I'm going through, if I see myself going through a turbulent situation or a bad situation, what I do is I step back from the situation before I go all the way to the left and get unbalanced, and then I check in with self. I check in with myself, ground myself, you know, check in with my shadow part of myself, my higher version of myself, and I balance in between. And I'm like, hey, you know, are you ready to really commit to this relationship or not? Or because if you're experiencing turbulence, which you're gonna experience that in life, everything is not gonna always be rainbows and butterflies and pretty balloons and stuff. But all in a nutshell, family, what I want to say is about the journey of life and how you carry yourself in that journey.
And again, I'm just sharing my personal journey. I'm not here to convince nobody of anything, you know, at all. I'm not afraid to share my journey, though. You know, people look at me, what's he talking about? He trusts plants. Well, I don't gotta explain it. I know what I'm talking about.
Well, just showing up and coming on here and just speaking your mind. Even if you said whatever, You know, you trust the light in the sky, whatever. You're being transparent. You're putting it out there. A lot of people don't even have the nuts to even do that. They don't because they're scared of humility. They're scared of humility in life. You have to have that. So by us showing up and coming here and sounding however the fuck we're sounding to whoever, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We're showing up. We're sharing. We're building. And we are being transparent with our growth.
And I'm being honest and truthful with y'all at the same time. Because the earth cycles, like Professor Melanie said, that's the true cycles of the planet. So the more that I ground, the more truthful I'm going to be in anything and everything I say or do, whether it's about a person or what I'm working on. And some people ain't going to like it. Some people don't like to hear the truth about themselves, especially, I see if I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth though. If you tell the truth, I ain't got to make
What's one of the accolades you say you are? Truth, what is it? Truth, Ray the Truth Teller, what is it?
Ray the Truth Teller.
Let them know. Let them know. Let them
Ray
know.
the Truth Teller.
So on
They
another,
don't like that.
I'm
telling the truth though.
On another note, to get ready to wrap it up, family, because you know we got to do that. We are on kind of a time limit for right now, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in and checking us out. On that note, Ray the Truth Teller, what do you have to tell? What do you have to end this to say to the family moving forward, man? And then I'll let you speak your piece, and then I'll speak mine.
Stay true to yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what you can or can't do. And stop just following. Stop following. Because I'm changing my mindset. And the more I change my mindset, the more I'm looking at the rest of the world crazy. What y'all celebrating on January 1st? That it's still cold? That it's still winter solstice? Y'all can't even give me an answer. I'm giving y'all one that y'all can, but y'all ain't even saying that. So just be careful, because you don't know what you're following, And I'm glad the plants showed me that, hey, it's not a new year. If it still looks like last year, how is it in the new year? How?
How you doing?
Explain.
How you doing, man? I'm gonna put you down. I'm trying to plug
And that's why I say I'm not following what man says, because the plants told me, hey, come on now. How come I can't grow plants amongst plants? I'm not saying drug or medicine. And I'm just it's the truth though. Cannabis is a plant. I don't have to break it down no further than that, y'all. And when it gets to the point where what I'm saying is fact and not opinion, that's a fact, y'all. Whether y'all believe it or not. And I'm just trying to stay out of the way, because like he said, man, people, man, listen, right now I'm cussing folks out because they being disrespectful. I catch them talking behind my back. So I gotta take a break from the social, because it's causing me to act like that outside of here with people I shouldn't even be doing it to. You see?
With that being said, yeah, you have to be careful with what's the feedback on social media. But at the same time, as you see this, realize that it's something going on internal. Because once you get to the point of where you're not caring about your appearance and how you carry yourself on that means that means some external forces that made you be unbalanced internally. And I feel you on that. Right. But that's why we're here right now. We're here, family, to lead by example, to show y'all that we here and we're gonna be here.
And we always gonna be here.
And gratitude
is the attitude.
Is always the attitude, family.
Even though some of y'all are rude.
That rhymed, I think it did. I think that rhymed, I think.
Yeah.
With that being said, family, we out of here. We'll appreciate y'all. I done got a little tipsy. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us, man. You know,
one thing too.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, besides just following, y'all need to learn how to listen sometimes too.
Well, I mean, if they tuned in, they listen. They ain't got no choice but to listen.
But are y'all really listening?
Are you listening? Are you absorbing?
That's what I mean. Like,
with
listen.
that, listen. With that being said, man, we appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Signing out, Bayon Unc 9.
Millionaire Ray, Millionaire Lamar.
Until the
Ray
next time, peace to the family. Bye.
And take the example from touching the plants.
Oh shit, my bad.
Where we go? When I'm outside, I'm showing y'all. The plants are showing y'all how to act. And one more thing too, real quick.
Yeah, Long Beach, Dodge City, Mississippi. Long Beach, Dodge City, Mississippi. Long Beach, Dodge City, Mississippi. I'ma bust up in this bitch with the flow. I'm just here to let you motherfuckers know. It ain't sweet, nigga, no, ain't no hoe. You don't really wanna go toe to toe. A higher frequency, a higher ethery. That's not a secrecy. Cannot compete with me or no we're equally. Close to reaching me, approach increasingly, approach it recently. Don't say it meant to be, don't say it mentally, or speak intentionally. Open entering, working entity, and working principally. The coming century, monster mystery.
Making history from here to infinity. Making history from here to infinity. Oh, we got about 30 minutes in that music. Making history from here to infinity. You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Bye.